Hey y'all, welcome back. Come hang out with me for a little while. We're going to make some elderberry syrup today. I had intended on doing this yesterday and I didn't get around to it, but it is happening today because y'all, Wyatt had a tough night last night. The boys played outside a little bit more yesterday than they have been because the weather was finally nice after a whole lot of rain. I think the rain is returning, but it was nice yesterday and they spent more time outside. And last night Wyatt was congested and his nose was runny and yucky and his eyes were watering and he was coughing and he was miserable and it was rough. He has been having some issues on and off over the last few weeks, and we've not been taking our elderberry syrup over the last few weeks. The doctor actually wants him on a daily over-the-counter allergy medicine, and I would prefer to not do that if we don't have to. I would rather try some things like getting back on our elderberry syrup every day, and I'm going to cut back the amount of dairy that he's consuming because the boy loves his dairy. He loves milk, he loves cheese, he loves yogurt, he loves all the things, but I think maybe he's having a little too much and it's causing some congestion. I'm not going to cut it out completely. I'm not going to cut out dairy completely, but we're going to monitor how much he's having. I hear you over there. I'm talking about you, ain't I? What is elderberry syrup and why would you want to take it? Elderberries are packed with antioxidants and vitamins that boost your immune system. Elderberries are high in vitamins C, A, B6, iron, potassium, among other essential nutrients. And those vitamins and nutrients that elderberries are packed with are going to do things like protect your heart, reduce inflammation, reduce stress, reduce nerve pain, reduce chronic fatigue, reduce allergies, reduce constipation. So there are many reasons that you would want to take elderberry syrup. We do not typically take elderberry year round because I feel like anything that you take 365 days a year, year after year, your body will build up an immunity to it and it will not be as potent or do as well for you as it would if you gave a break and kind of took it off and on. What we tend to do is take it in the spring when allergies really bother us, and then we'll lay off of it in the summer and early fall. And then as cold and flu season, sickness season starts to kick up, we will start it again late fall through winter and just go with that rotation. We did go, like in our move, we went a solid year without taking it and we missed it. I don't know why. I guess I felt like I was too busy. I don't know. We should have been taking it because in that span, that was the first time that we experienced sickness in a long time. What do you need to make elderberry syrup? Well, for my recipe, you need 2.5 cups of water, 1/2 cup of dried elderberries, 1 tablespoon of dried ginger, 6 cloves, 2 cinnamon sticks, and 1/4 to 1/2 cup of honey. Just depends on how much I have. 1/2 cup would be ideal. And if you're going to be giving this to a child under the age of 1, you would not add the honey. Honey is a possible allergen that you don't want to introduce until after the age of 1. Now this is my recipe, but you could just make this with elderberries and water. And I think that this is a good skill to have, something that's good to know how to do. Yes, you can buy over-the-counter elderberry products, and I'm not saying that they're not beneficial. However, anything that you can make yourself, anything that you can put your hands on is going to be better, in my opinion. You know exactly what's in it, and you can take pride in knowing that you made it for your family. All of these other ingredients that I mentioned, aside from the elderberries and water, they are beneficial. They have extra nutrients, extra vitamins, extra immune boosting properties. But if you had to, you could make it with just elderberries and water. We're actually going to be planting some elderberry plants here on our property this year. We tried last year and it didn't go well. And they're supposedly very easy to grow, so leave it to me. But I'm doing a little more research, doing a little more learning, and we're going to try again this year because it's something that I think will be very beneficial to have here on our property, here on our homestead, so that we have access to it when we need it. For now, I buy my elderberries from Amazon, and I will leave a link down in the description box in case you'd like to get some too. Here we go. Are you ready for this? It really is as simple as just dumping things in the pot. I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I'll reduce it to a simmer. And we'll simmer it until our liquid has reduced by about half. It doesn't have to be exact. It'll take around 30 to 40 minutes. We are boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this down, and we'll let it simmer. While my syrup is on the stove, just an extra little tidbit of information for you. Don't eat raw elderberries. They need to be dried, cooked before they're consumed. Raw elderberries, while eating a few probably won't kill you, it'll definitely leave you with an upset stomach. So that's one of those things that as we are deciding to put them here on our property, I'm going to have to tell my kids, elderberries are not a berry that you pick and eat raw. This has reduced beautifully. We're going to go ahead and strain it, let it cool slightly, and then we'll add our honey. This has cooled slightly, but it's still warm. My jar is nice and clean, and I'm reusing a flat from some of our tomatoes that we canned. This does not have to seal because you're going to store it in the refrigerator. He says hi. Elderberry syrup, y'all. I feel like it's a natural medicine that the good Lord has provided for us. Among many things, He has given us everything that we need if we'll just take advantage of it. And my intentions this year are to do a better job of that. I'm going to go ahead and give everybody their first dose of this and put it in the refrigerator. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.